this? Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, today we're gonna go to a couple of Wats, but not here. I'm right in the center of the hustle, the bustle of Sukhumvit Road, and we're going down to the riverside. Let me get there and I'll tell you what we're doing today. Okay, Cocoon Cap. So how to get here? Well, I took a taxi, and that's how I'd recommend getting here. Now, Bangkok's changed since the pandemic. You used to be able to get taxis who turn on their meters anytime, no problem. Now it's almost impossible to get them to use a damn meter. So here's how I'd work it. If they ask for 300 baht, I say no, I wait for the next cab. But if they ask for 200 baht, I'm in. It's about $5.50 these days. This was about a 25-minute cab ride, so I just can't stand in the heat on the sidewalk waiting for a taxi who'll use their meter. So if you want to do what I do, go with the 200 baht rule. Anyways, that's getting here, but we got bigger fish to fry. Okay, so Mark Wiens had Wat Arun at number 13 and Wat Pho at number 12, but Mark, you got too many Wats on this list, so we're combining both of these into a brand new one. Number 12, what's this? And for the first one, let's go inside to one of Bangkok's largest temple complexes and a place that's been on everybody's must-visit list since before the very first time I even came here back in 1994.
Yeah, I'm a subscriber.
Really? Nice. Where are you from?
Manila, Philippines.
From the Philippines? Oh, how appropriate. Right on. Well, you made the list. Best of Bangkok, baby. Nice to meet you. Met a Filipino subscriber, and that's going to come back into play in about 5 minutes of video playtime. Stand by. What did you tell right, Clamp? 200. So 200 baht entrance fee. Not bad. About $5-6? Same as the cab ride over here. All right. Let me get you acquainted with this place. So as soon as you come in, you're at the centerpiece of this place, and you're gonna have to take your shoes off and wear pants below the knee. Your shoes in this little green bag, and inside here is the centerpiece of the whole grounds here. This is why everyone comes here. This is the reclining Buddha. It's absolutely massive. It's 15 meters tall. It's 48 meters long, and it sits somehow, almost impossibly, inside a gorgeous temple with all kinds of intricate artwork everywhere. I'm standing beside the feet here, and if you're wondering what size shoes this fella takes, the shoes themselves, the feet themselves are 5 meters long, and they got amazingly intricate artwork here, detailed all on the soles of the feet. And then if you want to get some change, wow. Look at the size of this thing. They're actually doing some renovations in here. Bangkok and Thailand does an amazing job of keeping this stuff fresh and looking very, very good. And if you want some good luck, there's about, I think, 109, I can't remember. Someone in the comments, drop a comment, but you can see people, you can get a coin and drop a baht or 5 baht in every one of these canisters, and each one just might grant you a wish. As amazing as this room is, and man, is it ever impressive. I've come all the way around the back now, and this is the back of the head over here. But there's a lot more to this Wat than the reclining Buddha. So let's go outside and I'll show you around a little bit. Once you've seen what everybody comes for, the reclining Buddha, there's a lot more to this place, Wat Pho. You can wander around the grounds here. You can get a guided tour. That would set you back about 400 Thai baht, and not a bad thing to do if you're a history buff. but the grounds are easy enough to just kind of walk around yourself. There's a lot of various temples and spires and ceramics and nice little bonsai trees. There's just a ton of places to explore, and I'd recommend, I guess, a good hour to an hour and a half in this place. Just stumble upon these little areas. Nobody in here but me, and about 30 cool looking Buddhist statues. Another cool thing about Wat Pho is that this is considered by many to be the birthplace of Thai massage. So every time you're in there getting a rub down in a nice Thai massage place, remember that Wat Pho is actually the place where it was all invented. And they still actually offer massages here. So if you're in the middle of like a day-long tour, it's getting hot like it is right now, you might want to dip in and have some strong hands just beat you up for a 1 hour session, a little sesh. And as I'm leaving, I'll tell you that Wat Pho would be amazing to combine with number 11 on the Bangkok list to rule them all. But that's tomorrow. We're going to reveal number 11 tomorrow, but we're not done with today. We're going to add something to Wat Pho. And what's this? It's across the river. That's where we were. And that's where we're going. Ah, we just met a Thai. You're from Thailand? You're from Bangkok? All right. Yes, going to the pier. Yes, we just met a Thai subscriber who is offered to take me down to the pier. You're gonna have to walk. And your name?
Peck.
Thank you, Peck. P-E-X-K. Yes, he made the best of Bangkok list. Another nice Thai subscriber stopping me in the street, asking me if I want a motorbike ride. And he drove me all the way down here to the pier. Check this out. Look at this, the shop's all underwater. This is what happens after a rainy season in Bangkok. So 5 baht for the short boat ride to where we're going. That's about 12 cents, but it's a pretty short boat ride. We're just headed right over there. As short as this boat ride is, it's definitely long enough for me to be able to tell you guys who this video is dedicated to. That's right, the Philippines. I've dug into my analytics, and the Philippines has watched the 13th most videos on my channel since I started, so shout out to all the Filipinos out there. And I should probably also remind everyone that Mark Wiens himself is going to be joining me when I get down to number 1 on the Bangkok Challenge. Now, I know many of you don't believe me, but I'm happy to report that just this morning I woke up, had a WhatsApp video message from Mark himself where he pretty much confirmed that this is happening.
Hi Chris, Mark Wiens here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I just wanted to let you know that I am 100% in to join you on your video. I couldn't be more excited about it, and I look forward to meeting you, Chris.
So there you go. To all you naysayers out there, how do you like me now? Mark Wiens is pretty much confirmed. And with that, we're just arriving to the other side of the river. Don't know if you can see, but off in the distance is where we're headed. Only 100 baht to get into this one, and they even throw in a bottle of water, which is necessary. Bangkok heat on the rise. This is easily one of the most beautiful temples in all of Bangkok. First of all, the location. It sits in an immaculate spot on the west bank of the Chao Phraya River. And it's also known as the Temple of Dawn. So if you're an early riser and can make it here for sunrise, I'm sure it would blow you away. But the sunsets here are also equally spectacular. first temple that you're gonna see when you get inside. A lot like the other temples that you're used to seeing in Thailand. But what makes Wat Arun unique is its main feature. That's what makes this place special. It's a giant spire. It doesn't look anything like most of the temples that you see all over Thailand. The temple design itself here is really, really unique and just wildly different than most of the Wats that you see elsewhere. The main feature is this spire. It's called a prang in Thai, and it rises up to a height of 70 meters. The thing's decorated by these small pieces of Chinese porcelain. You can't help but think of the time and effort that went into making this. And you see little titans kind of holding this up, holding different layers up, and that's meant to represent they're holding up the world, and then paradise is on top. When I first came here 25 years ago, you used to be able to climb all the way up these steep stairs, and it was quite a treacherous climb, gave you a great view, but you're not allowed to do that anymore. So Wat Arun was first created back in 1768 by King Taksin. This is actually the original house of the Emerald Buddha. And then when the capital was moved over across the river, the Emerald Buddha moved with it into its current resting place, which is the Grand Palace. And then in the mid-1800s, King Rama III did some major renovations here. He extended the height of the spire to what it is today, and then he really spearheaded all of the porcelain that got added because he thought that it would make this place shimmer in the morning light, and he was right. Sip, Kapkun cap. Ooh, look at that beautiful young coconut. Now, as you get out to the exit of Wat Arun, you can find some fresh coconuts. There's a little market selling everything, including the elephant pants that you see many people buying. So if you do need some pants, you can either rent them or buy some elephant pants. And then you're right back down at the river here. I'm gonna hop on a boat and get home after I enjoy this. Refreshing coconut. It's been another busy day. I'm getting tired, but the top 10 is literally just around the corner. And that's your cue to guess what's coming tomorrow on the Bangkok list to rule them all. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you can guess. And hey, if you have trouble finding your way around this list, just use my app Teeny. It's got turn-by-turn directions in hundreds of my favorite places. Search Teeny in Apple and Android. Check it out. Support it. Thanks for your support. And here's a coconut cheers. We'll see you tomorrow.